welcome to Lina Love. This video is for Aquarius in regards to their love for the month of December 2018. Yes, I am back. I will be recording monthly videos. You'll see 3 videos for each sign go up each month. Any information as far as like getting a reading with me, you'll see it in the description box below. Also, I will be starting an Etsy where you guys can order candles from there, so that that way I won't have any issues as far as payment goes and such. I do want to say this is just a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, please watch your moon and or rising sign, guys. I recorded this video twice, so that's why you can see the cards out. I don't want to shuffle them again because it's just like a hassle. I had trouble with the camera, etc. Now, I'm going to start off with saying December is a good month because I feel like a lot of Aquarians are going to take time out and really figure out what it is that they want, you know, kind of like introspect a situation and really figure out, like, is this where I want to go from here? You know, I also want to say that there is light at the end of the tunnel. So if you've been waiting, you don't have to wait that long. Energy in this reading in the beginning, before I clarified some of the cards, 5 of Cups is the overall energy, and I feel like there was some type of disappointment in love. The problem with that is that you might be too focused on the disappointment, those spilled cups, and not realizing that there's 2 cups behind you. So if it's coming on a situation where you were dating somebody and you guys broke up and you were disappointed, so with the rest of the cards that come out in the spread, I almost feel like, yeah, those 3 cups have spilled, but you're not realizing that there's 2 cups left. Okay, so that's meaning like if you have the chance and the willpower to oversee whatever happened in that situation, you can always come back together. That's what I want to say. Also, I did want to say is when you take the time to retract yourself from a situation and start focusing on yourself with the Empress, like maybe, you know, focusing on your physical, focusing on your inner, you know, your inner beauty, your outer beauty, I feel like you're going to be the Empress. A lot of you guys will have that energy, like you'll be glowing, like you're the perfect person. And most of the times, I want to say a lot of people don't come back, or a lot of people don't notice you until they actually see how different you are. You know what I mean? They see the change in you, so then they start to say, like, you know what? This person is this person is different. You know, they see the change in you, so you're glowing, in other words, okay? So, one of the messages I want to say is, once you really find yourself and you get back to the person that you used to be, because sometimes when you date, you tend to lose yourself in a person. I feel like that's when the person is going to want to wake up and be like, you know what, this person is the one, you know, you're everything to that person. Maybe people might see you guys for the month of December as beautiful, like this beautiful Empress, you know, very beautiful. With the Wheel of Fortune up here at the top, I want to say is, remember what goes up must come down. Remember that what goes around comes around. That's another saying I want to say too, meaning the Wheel of Fortune is you have the power to manifest what it is that you want. So if you're this beautiful Empress and you're saying, you know what, I'm going to stay alone and I'm going to wait for that one person to come who is worth my time, yeah, you might have to wait a while, but it's going to be worth the wait, okay? Coming into here, I won't clarify the Knight of Swords, and the reason why I say that is I feel like that is an air sign. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. You don't want to put any zodiac sign attached to it, but that's the energy that they have. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're in those months, but their energy is like they have something to say. Maybe they think about you all the time. Maybe you were dealing with somebody like that and they're always in and out of your life. So I feel like for the month of December, they might want to come back. With the 7 of Cups, I clarified the Knight of Swords. I feel like with that being said, maybe you're going to have a lot of options. You know, maybe for the month of December, you might talk to a lot of people and have a lot of options, and then this person's going to want to rush back and tell you something, and it's like a dream come true. Maybe you fantasize about this person coming back or how it will be. I almost feel like this person wants to manifest with you. They want to manifest something with you. With the Magician, this card has all the elements in it, so you can manifest. They want to manifest. They want to make something with you. I clarified the Eight of Pentacles. This half is nice. Then you kind of see where it like kind of draws in and stuff like that. So the Fool next to the Eight of Pentacles is saying that I almost want to connect it with the Knight of Swords. Possibly maybe they want to work with, they want to put in the work to start something new. The Fool is a beginning of something. You know what I mean? A new. It's 0, so it is the start of something beginning. Then with the Judgment card and the Three of Cups, I almost want to say the Judgment is saying like, you know, there's going to be a rebirth of some kind. Something that possibly ended is going to be revived, especially with the Three of Cups next to it. A lot of the readers say that the Three of Cups signifies a third-party interference. I will clarify it just to make sure, but as of right now, the way I have it sitting, I don't feel like the Three of Cups is a third-party interference. I feel like next to the Judgment card is basically saying there's going to be a rebirth of some kind with somebody from the past, and you're going to celebrate, you're going to hang out, you're going to spend time together. I'm going to clarify that. So I clarified the Five of Cups and the Star. So this is like hope, you know, hope being restored. That's why I said with the Five of Cups, it's like you're crying over those 3 cups, but the 2 cups are behind you. Clarifying the Five of Cups is the Star. So there is hope. Maybe communication will be restored with a specific person, with that person coming back. Okay. Now next to it, I have the Four of Wands. So I almost feel like with that communication being restored, that hope being renewed, the Four of Wands is next to it. So maybe there might be a celebration of some kind. Maybe somebody you're dealing with, or that person that you've been waiting and hoping and dreaming on might come and make you happy, give you some type of fulfillment. You'll be fulfilled with them. But with the Four of Wands, usually readers say that that has to do with commitment, but I will clarify. Spirits, clarify the Four of Wands for me. What do I need to know? What do they need to know about the Four of Wands? Aquarius, December 2018. So, the Lovers, that's when I have Fallout. So that's basically saying the Lovers is a choice. Usually a lot of people say there's a choice between 2 people. Possibly there might be a strong soulmate connection with this person. So it's like they'll give you some type of commitment. Maybe they're going to make a decision as far as like a person, and they're going to want to commit to you. Okay? I'm going to clarify the Judgment. Clarify the Judgment. Spirit guide, why is the Judgment here? What do we need to know about the Judgment card? What do we need to know? So there is a King of Wand energy. So possibly there might be some type of reconciliation or a rebirth with someone in the fire sign. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're fire. It could be a rebirth with somebody who's very passionate about you, guy or girl. There's no gender in these readings, okay? The Three of Cups. Clarify the Three of Cups. And we have a, see, this is exactly what I meant. I clarified the Three of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. There is going to be somebody coming to confess love. Maybe a message of an offer of love of some kind. There might be you might have to decide between 2 people. Okay. Now clarifying the Three of Cups is the Two of Cups. And ironically, that's a lot of emotion. So this reconciliation with somebody is it's like a soulmate. It's like as if you know and they know. Maybe you might have to come together and call the truth, say, you know, I'm sorry, whatever happened. Like these people, these Two of Cups on the card, this guy and the girl, they are exchanging cups. So I feel like they're exchanging their emotions. Both parties have emotions for each other. The Three of Cups is saying like celebrating, going out together. Maybe you might witness some type of celebration. December is the month of Christmas, so maybe this person might, you know, shoot you a message and say, hey, you know what, like let's hang out, let's celebrate. But this person, this rebirth, this King of Wands, this person is very passionate. You know, they know what they want and they know where they're going. So I almost want to say this Knight of Swords is just somebody rushing in, giving you communication. Or maybe you're waiting on that, but I almost feel like they know what they want. This person knows what they want. They're willing to work together. They want to begin something new. You also have the Page of Cups. So there might be somebody from the past and somebody new. A lot of the times people say the Page of Cups. Actually, look, underneath the Page of Cups is the Page of Swords. So there might be two potential loves for the month of December. There's somebody confessing their love. A lot of people say this is very immature, that the pages are immature. And then there's the Page of Sword. It might be one of those situations where, since you have sword and sword, I almost want to say maybe they like to, there is feelings and they want to confess feelings to you, but at the same time they might act immature. Like almost one of those situations where when a boy likes a girl and they like when you were kids, right? And kind of like when the boy hits you or knocks you over and they're like, oh, I don't like you. And they express it, you know, all the time. Like, oh, I don't like you, I don't like you, I don't like you. But they're mean to you. And, you know, you go home, you tell your parent, like, hey, you know, they don't like me. They always push me. They always bully me. And your parent goes, honey, they do that because they like you. So it's one of those scenarios where the Page of Swords is very quick with their words. They're very immature as well. They don't really know how to, I feel like they don't know how to express how they feel. It's almost like it could be the same person. They might watch you and want to offer their love, but they're very like, and they're not sure how. Or maybe they always think about you and they won't think about how they want to express their feelings to you, but they don't know how. Maybe this person could be mean to you, but reality of it is they like you, or they might watch you and in hopes of expressing, you know, their feelings to you, in other words. Communication is coming though, that's for sure. Eight of Wands underneath the Ace of Page of Swords. Communication is coming. Okay, I'm going to clarify the Lovers one more time just to see. There is a choice. I almost feel like there's two people, or maybe they might act two, or maybe there was a decision that was made in the past between two or more people. You know what I mean? Clarify the Lovers card. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about the Lovers card? Oh, okay. So we have the Sun card, which is happiness, love, abundance, success, and then we have the Seven of Swords. So I almost want to say the Seven of Swords doesn't. So what I'm feeling here is like the Lovers card is saying there is a choice between two people. So maybe prior in the past, this person that is coming back might have made a decision and they have regrets about it, or you had a decision, you made a decision and you have regrets about it. It can be vice versa. But there was a decision that was made and the person has, you know, regrets about it and about that decision they made. But coming back, they feel like there's going to be some type of commitment there, or they're going to want commitment from you. I don't feel like they're going to want like a one-night stand or a thing. I feel like they're going to want commitment. So when they come back and this King of Wands comes back and this sword comes rushing in, I feel like they already know what they want. They're not going to, they already thought about it. If it hasn't been you and it's not you going back to somebody, it is somebody coming back to you and has already thought about it. Same thing like the Hermit. I almost feel like a lot of Aquarians took some time out to figure out what they want. And I feel like once you made your mind up, there's where you're going. And that's where I get the King of Wands from. But with the Seven of Swords, I almost want to say maybe somebody in the past was not exactly honest. Or they want to come back and say they're sorry because they were not honest with you. They were hiding something. Maybe they were hiding the fact that they had feelings for you right now, or they were in the past they were not honest. There were some sneaky things happening behind your back. It could be something like that as well. So I'm going to pull these cards up and I'm going to do one more shuffle and we'll see what else we get. Okay, guys? Dear Spirit Guide, what are the messages for Aquarius in regards to their love for the month of December 2018? Remember, this card is vice versa. It could be you, or it can be, you know, the cross watcher that's watching. Just remember, please leave comments below. Let me know if it resonates with you at all. What are the messages for Aquarius for the month of December 2018 in regards to their love, dear Spirit Guide? Universe, what are the messages for Aquarius in regards to their love for the month of December 2018? What messages does Aquarius need to know in regards to their love? Show me, what else do they need to know? What else do they need to know? Let's see. So we got the Lovers again. There was some type of disappointment. Somebody not choosing to see the truth. Communication restored. Four of Wands again, which is some type of commitment. King of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the... Sorry guys, my dogs are barking. Okay, so in the bottom we have the Justice card. So we have the Lovers card as regards to making a decision. So it looks like the Three of Swords and the Lovers card. So what I want to start with there, what I want to say from that is, there might be a lot of you Aquarians that there was some type of separation of some kind of disappointment in love in regards to a third party interference. So maybe there was separation because maybe you separated from somebody because they made a decision, or there was lying, there was cheating, they were not honest with you, okay? The Two of Swords next to the Lovers card is saying, like, somebody is refusing to make a decision. Somebody is refusing to not see. Somebody can be on guard. You know, maybe a lot of you guys might come off defensive because you were hurt in the past. Due to somebody maybe getting up and leaving you, making a decision to be with somebody else, you know. So you were disappointed in love. But with the Star card, I want to say that saying, like, hope and restore, hope and communicate, you know, hope will be restored. You know, there is hope. You do have hope that maybe you will have at some point the Four of Wands as far as like commitment goes, somebody really, a genuine connection. Then I have the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is stability. So there might be somebody coming in that would want to offer you stability. I also see the Six of Swords here, guys. So you might be moving away from you know, being hurt or moving away, or you've came a long way. And the Ace of Cups moved it on offer of some type of love. This cup is overflowing. So there might be some type of situation that happens. There can be where something might shock you. You might get some type of shock, or you know, you were not expecting it, or a different view on something. There will be justice though. So for those of you who are going through a heartbreak in a situation where somebody got up and left you, there could be, they're not making a decision. There's a disappointment in love. Maybe you haven't made a decision of letting things go, or refusing to see things for what they really are. Clarify the Spirit, clarifying the Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords there? See, the World card. So what goes around comes around is what I get from that. I also feel like a lot of you guys might have a lot of options, you know. It's almost as if someone decided to get up and walk away from you, and now you have all the options. Now you have all these options, and you're just kind of like, you have your heart on guard, you know. A new beginning of some kind. Clarify the Tower for me. What is the Tower? Yeah, the Tower is like a wake-up call, kind of like somebody coming to bring truth to you, with the clarified by the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, like fast action. So there's almost like someone will come in super fast and want to give you clarification, and you're going to be on guard. You're not going to be expecting it. They might want to come and offer you love, or maybe their love for you is overflowing, okay? Now with clarifying the Six of Swords with the Death card on top, I almost want to say you're coming from from a past that was very rocky, very watery. I almost want to say there's with the Death card, there will be endings to old ways, endings to old thinking, you know, old habits. Clarify the Three of Swords for me, Spirit Guide. Why is the Three of Swords here? What happened to Aquarius? What do we need to know about this Three of Swords? Spirit Guide. Yes. Three of Swords, there was a third party interference. There might be somebody that comes in and out of your life. Or somebody who decided to leave in the separation, the disappointment,